What's good, my little committee? Welcome back to another lovely, beautiful, sexy, amazing video with the equally lovely, equally beautiful, equally sexy, and equally amazing lit tie. You already know what time it is. Now let's go. So today I'm gonna be doing a review on NBA Youngboy's latest album. It's called Top, and I'm not gonna lie, I really like this album. I'm gonna keep it a buck. This album it slaps. There's no skips on this album. No skips at all. NBA Youngboy, he really did his thing on this album. I know at first there was a bit of a little scandal when he dropped the album cover and everyone was saying it looked like Roddy Ricch's album cover for Please Excuse Me for Being Antisocial, which it does, let's be honest. But he basically just copied it, like he basically just copied it. But we won't talk about that because it's about the music. But yeah, I'll let Soldier Boy say what he did.
He copied my whole flow. That's kissed me through the phone. He copied my whole flow.
But yeah, the album was flames. I'm just gonna keep it 100. The album was great. The production value was great. I think it's not really anything new from Youngboy. He hasn't, didn't hit me very left field with this album. It was just more Youngboy, just more Youngboy songs to add to my playlist. So it's not like there's no pop tunes on here, or no rock tunes, or no like dance hall Afro beats or something like that. It's exactly what you would expect from NBA Youngboy. He's on there. He's talking about doing drugs, drinking, smoking, piping girls, having fun. Like, just there's again no substance, but again not something that I would expect from NBA Youngboy. I don't look to NBA Youngboy to hit me with some Kendrick Lamar type of vibes. That's what we want to hear from him, and he's given it to us. And NBA Youngboy is one of those people who has quite a big cult fan base, and they seem to be riding for him a lot. No homo, because he seems to be running YouTube right now with his views, and he just has a core fan base that's riding for him. So he's on a good path, and this is just another album to add to his catalog. So I'm very impressed with this album. And I see a lot of NBA Youngboy slander on the TL on Twitter. As you know, we like Twitter over here. And I see them clowning him. I saw a tweet that said that Horrid Henry's favorite artist would be NBA Youngboy. Now, the validity of that is not what we're talking about. But I even replied to that saying, you already know that the Killer Boy Rats was his favorite artist. I don't know why they're talking about NBA Youngboy. Real fans of Horrid Henry know what time it is. But Youngboy, so when it's the Killer Boy Rat-tat-tats. But anyway, yeah, I don't know why there's so much slander there on his name. He makes good music, and if you really take the time to dive into his catalog, he's got a lot of great songs on there. I might even make a video about top 5 NBA Youngboy songs. But I mean, I can understand why he might not be for everyone, but the same critiques that I could see in him, I could see in a Lil Baby, and he's running the game right now. So I can see why people might not like Lil Baby. I can see why people might not like Roddy Ricch or A Boogie. Like, everyone has their own, critiques, but I feel like for him, I've never seen an artist that's new to the game getting as much slander as I see from him. But maybe that's on UK Twitter. On UK Twitter, I've seen a lot of NBA Youngboy slander. But if you're watching from America or other parts of the world, it might not be that serious. But I just see that on UK Twitter, and I'm here to say I'm not here for it. NBA Youngboy, we support you over here at Lit Tie ENT. You're releasing good music. You're releasing consistently. So keep at it. All right. Now let's dive into the actual album itself, because obviously I've heard this album about twice now, so I can properly give you my proper opinions on it and do like my favorite tracks rundown of the album. So because I think he's got quite a few tracks on here, so it'll be quite tedious to go through every track. But of course, he starts off the album with a song called Drug Addiction. This song had like a chill type of beat. It had, Youngboy was expressing his vocal ability on this track. It was quite a decent intro. It sounded like he was like easing us into the album, and I really like those type of intros. As I said in the Big Sean review, I like albums that I think the intro of the album is where artists should always put their main focus. Because if the intro is not good, I'm not involved. If you can ease me into the album the right way, then my brain is ready to take in anything else that you have to say. But if you've given me a trash intro, I'm already jaded. I'm already distanced from your music. So make sure the intros come hard. Any artists who are watching, make sure that when your album comes out, that intro is flames. That's all I'm saying. So then next track was Crossroads. This was giving off, that Rod Wave type of sad vibe. Nothing really new from Youngboy. It had, the typical Youngboy style, the typical Youngboy flow. The backing track sounded a bit like a video game waiting lobby. But so take from that as you will. The next track was The Last Backyard. Slight change of vocal tone here, but not really a musical, I'm not a musical genius, but so I don't know how to describe what the tonal change was. But if I had to put it in elementary terms for people watching, it basically sounded like he pressed the black keys on the piano that you would in music class back in the day, and you'll get the it was a whole change of tone from the white keys. That's basically what it sounded like. But but yeah, Youngboy was just sounding very confident on this album so far. So next song was Right Foot Creep. This one, he kind of had like the Drake Tootsie Slide flow on here. That's the first thing that came to my mind when I heard this, at least on the chorus. But yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I never really know what this guy's saying. I never really know what he's saying when he's rapping, but so I can't really I can't tell you what he's really talking about on this album, because all I hear is mumble, if I'm being 100% honest. For the majority part, it's just aggressive mumbling, but it sounds good, so I'm here for it, And yeah, I feel like Youngboy, he's one of those artists that doesn't really rely on the beat as well. Like, a lot of his beats are quite downplayed, especially on this album. It's more about what he's saying. Like, I know a lot of artists, they like flow on the beat or whatever, but Youngboy just spits, and it seems to intertwine with the beat perfectly. So yeah, I mess with it. Another track I like was My Window. This is a good song. I like the beat on this one. It was quite calm and mellow. And I was a bit surprised to hear Lil Wayne on this album, actually. But when he came on, I actually realized how, inspired Youngboy is from Lil Wayne. They literally sounded like exactly the same on this song. And maybe that's because, Lil Wayne changed his style a little bit to suit the song, or that's just how, Lil Wayne is. But I can definitely see some similarities between the two, with their vocal pattern, the way they rap and like, you know what I'm talking about. But I'm Up is another one. Definitely adding that one to the playlist. Youngboy again was flexing on this song, talking about how people will know it when they see him. So he's clearly ravishing in his wealth and his success, which all more power to him, because when I'm wealthy and successful, I will be doing exactly the same. Head Trolls is another one. This song just slaps. I added it to my playlist straight away. I got it in my notes, added it to the playlist immediately. Like the flow on this one, like the beat. Just another good Youngboy song. Big Bankroll. That was actually my favorite song on the album from the 2 listens that I've had of the album. It just sounded very lit. I've got in my notes, just lit. It was just a lit song, sorry. So I'm here for it. Another one I like was Reaper's Child. Again, we have the infamous flute/recorder sound. I could definitely hear like Lil Baby on this if there's like a remix. It definitely sounded like a Lil Baby type beat. So, I mean, the title does sound a bit like emo. But, I guess that's part of NBA Youngboy's charm and style, and on most rappers' charm and style these days. So why not? Do what makes you happy in it. But yeah, again, Youngboy getting off his vocals in this, so we're here for it. At least I am. And I think from that song onwards, so like after that there was Murder Business, Sticks With Me, House Arrest Things, To My Lowest. All those songs were just lit, and I was just listening to it thinking, why did he put all these, it's like he just saved all the latest songs for the end of the album. I just kept hearing lit song after lit song. I'm like, damn, like how long is this album? And I look at Spotify and it says that the album's coming to an end. I'm like, what? Why did he just left them all for the end? I mean, whatever he thinks is right, but I would have like mixed it around a little bit, like. But the album has no skips regardless, so all the songs are lit. But I'm talking about like top lit, tie lit, and then just like lit, but like meh lit, if that even made any sense. But yeah, so like songs like Peace Hardly, that's one of the ones that I liked as well. And then the final song, Calling, that was the last track on the album. A good little feature from Snoop. I'm not really expecting anything crazy from a Snoop Dogg feature. He's a legend, so not much can be said on his rapping ability or on what he brought to the table. Snoop's a legend, so I mean he's on Just Eat adverts now, so he's clearly not in a musical space anymore. So, but good on him. Go get your money, Snoop. Because every time I see a Just Eat ad, your face is on there, and you're gonna be forever synonymous with takeaways now. So good on you, man. Good. Nah, I'm just playing. Good on you, man. Good Snoop. Good on you, Snoop. But yeah, if I had to rate this album top out of 10, I'm giving it. This is a solid 7.5, and I think if we're rating it in terms of NBA Youngboy, this is a solid 8, maybe even an 8.5. But the 7.5 rating is just for in general, like as album as a whole. But as an NBA Youngboy album, I'll give it an 8, definitely. This album was very good. Very good. I never felt bored. I never felt like it was going on for too long. There's no skips on the album, at least for me so far. I've heard it twice now. I've heard some songs more than once, but I've heard the whole album as a whole in its entirety twice. And yeah, I like it. So I think NBA Youngboy's done a great job with this album. So all I can say is keep it up. I haven't, really not liked any of his projects that have come up. All his projects that he's released recently in the recent years have been good in my eyes. So I can't see him he's not doing anything wrong. He's running YouTube. He's running up streams. He's running up sales. And I think this album is even expected to debut at number 1 next week. So, Youngboy, keep it up. That's all I'll say. Keep it up. Don't let the slander on Twitter get to you. Everyone's just a hater, and it's okay. Because if they saw you in real life, they'll be catting for your attention. And that's facts. They really would, though. Let's be real. They can say they don't like his music all they want. But if they saw NBA Youngboy in real life, they'd be running asking for a picture. And that's just facts. But yeah, let me know what you think about that. Let me know whether you agree with my verdict, whether you disagree. What was your favorite song on that album? Or whether you like the album or not. And yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Join the Litty Committee because we're going to be lit. I'm really trying to turn up this year. I'm trying to make it out my mom's basement. So help me out, guys. And stay black. And if you're not black, stay whatever race you are. I bet. Peace.
Oh, you ain't know I could sing.